You ever have a moment when everything you believed in slips right through your hands, like water you can't hold? I had one, and it started with just a few words. I think I need some space. We were on the couch in our apartment, the same one worn thin from late night movies and endless talks. Her face was steady, almost too steady, like she'd practiced this scene in the mirror 100 times. My eyes caught the tiny scar on her brow, the one she despised but I cherished because it meant she'd fought and survived. She'd fallen before, but she rose again. Only, this time, it wasn't her body breaking. It was us. I asked what she meant by space. Was it short-term? Was she stressed? Was it me? She shook her head at each. She said she loved me. Said she just needed room to figure herself out. That we'd been together too long without remembering who we were apart. And when you love someone, truly love them, you listen. So I did. I promised I'd honor her wish. I didn't plead. I didn't push. I packed a bag and went to my brother's. I left her the apartment. I left our history. I left a piece of myself there. The first day was unbearable. Every minute stretched forever. I kept asking myself if she was missing me, if she was staring at our couch where we'd once sat, twisted up like roots. I called once. She didn't pick up. I texted, "I love you." Hours later, she answered, "Thanks for saying that." Thanks like it was a favor, a formality. Then came day 2. I tried not to drown in my own thoughts. When a friend messaged, "Maybe it's nothing, but is Maya single now?" Attached was a photo. There she was at the rooftop bar we used to love, wearing the same denim jacket I bought her. The wind caught her hair as she laughed. Not fake laughter. Not forced. The kind she only had with those she felt safe with. And next to her, him. Her ex, the one she'd said was broken, untrustworthy, cold. Their hands weren't touching, but their smiles were wide, and the space between them was paper-thin. I stared at that photo until it burned in my mind. They say heartbreak is like shattering glass. Mine wasn't. Mine smoldered, slow and silent. I didn't call her. Didn't storm. I just sat there. I thought about every hesitation when she said, "I love you." Every night she bailed with, "I'm tired." Every moment her eyes drifted out the window like she was waiting for someone else. That night I texted, "You wanted a break to test our love. Tests over. We failed." She replied, "Wait, what do you mean?" I didn't answer. The next day she called. I let it ring. She messaged, "Can we talk?" I wrote, "There's nothing left to say." Hours later, she showed up at my door, eyes red. Not from crying, but from fear. "I didn't mean to hurt you," she said. "It just happened. We ran into each other." I cut her off. "You don't just happen to bump into your ex on the rooftop we shared," laughing like the past 5 years were erased. She tried to hold me. Stepped back. "You asked for space to find yourself. Instead, you found him." She tried to justify, explain, soften. But her eyes confessed everything. Guilt. Regret. Not because she wanted me back, but because she never expected me to be the one walking away. She thought I'd wait, linger in limbo, stay as her backup. But I wasn't her cushion. I was the leap. And I'm not saying I didn't cry. I did. Grieved the version of her I loved. The future I'd built in my mind. The memories I thought were ours. But in that moment, I found something greater. Peace. The kind that doesn't ask for reasons. Doesn't chase closure. Weeks rolled on. Friends said her fling already fizzled. That he was the same as before, distant, selfish, unwilling to say. She reached out again, messages, calls, even a letter. But I'd already moved on. Not with someone new, but with someone I had lost. Myself. I started hiking, writing, traveling. Picked back up all the things I had put on hold for us. And I was happy, honestly. Happy. And if you're listening to this, nursing your own version of a heartbreak, hear me. If they need space, give it. But if they use that space to run to someone else, thank them. Because they just saved you years of doubt, years of giving more than you got. You are not a test run. You are not a placeholder. You are the story, not the footnote. So close the chapter, lock it, and write a new one. Because you deserve someone who chooses you freely, fully, and forever.